Normally I use a chair as a prop for yoga for these videos. Today, everything is on the wall. So create a little space where you have some blank wall space, and because I'm going to show you how to do an entire little 15-minute restorative yoga practice on the wall. I have a pillow here, and that is because once we get on the wall, if your legs are really tight, you may want your hips elevated. So I'll show you how you can alleviate that using a pillow or a folded blanket or a bolster, cushion, something like that. So got my trusty pillow here. So we're going to start with legs up the wall, and the best way I think to get your legs up the wall is to have a seat right by the base of the wall, where the wall meets the floor. So I've got one hip almost kind of going up the wall with that hip, and from there I'm going to just start to come down. So the legs are going up, and that way, instead of scooting myself toward the wall, I can just work my body back onto my mat. There we go. So here I am up the wall. Legs are completely supported by the wall. Back is completely supported by the floor. Well, now I've done it to myself. Here we go. So if you feel like you need your hips elevated a little bit, that's fine. Now you'll know that that's the case if you can't get, if the legs kind of hurt up the wall, you feel tight, this can help. Just take a little something and just elevate the hips there and place the pillow back down. It provides a little bit of softness, and then it should allow you to get a little more extension in the legs. And this is the first pose we're going to start with. In restorative yoga, we hold poses for longer periods of time. We only have 15 minutes, but we're going to hold poses between 5 and 10 breaths. Sometimes we hold them for as many as 5 minutes in a restorative practice. We don't have that kind of time today. But just find your way to the wall. And notice this feels, this feels really nice. You've got your back supported here. Just allow yourself to be heavy. Let gravity do what gravity does. Legs completely supported, back completely supported. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Nice full breaths. Eyes can be open or closed. Maybe one more nice full breath here. And let it go. And then start to bring your feet down the wall, bend the knees a little bit to place the soles of the feet together. So legs are in this butterfly position. Everything else stays exactly the same. Your arms can just be wherever they're comfortable. Mine are out by the sides. I like my palms flipped up because it helps the shoulders release, but palms down is more grounding. You can choose what works for you. And you can decide how close you want your heels to be to the base of the pose. It's up to you. When you find a place that feels good, inhale here and let it go. Just hold here and breathe. Soles of the feet together. breath here. And let it go. And then on an inhale, just lengthen the legs back up the wall, heels, calves against the wall. And on an exhale, start to bring the legs down the wall into a straddle position. Again, just a straddle that feels like a stretch to you is fine. No need to go past your edge. Just open the legs out to your level of comfort. Inhale deeply here. And let it go. Just nice full breaths here. Maybe even just let your attention rest in the belly so that you can sense the rise of the belly as you inhale and the contraction of the belly as you exhale. Next inhale, just take the hands to the outsides of the thighs and start to bring the legs together to a little wider than hip distance apart, and then bend the knees. So keeping the feet on the wall, bend the knees. This is a malasana, a garland pose, or your yoga squat on the wall. So you can, experiment with the placement of the feet to find the squat that feels good to you. If you want more of a hip opener, the feet come down and maybe a little further out. If you want it to be, a bit more restful, they're further in and up. It's entirely up to you. This is a very customizable pose. Find your happy spot and then inhale deeply here. And exhale. This is also a great sequence to do if you have done an intense workout and you need, to stretch but also kind of release muscles. This is awesome for that. One more nice full breath here. And on an inhale, just start to walk the feet back up. Place the left foot on the wall, knee bent. Take the right ankle and place it on top of that left thigh just below the knee. It's okay if your hips lift a little in this posture. Go ahead and flex the right foot. It's a figure 4 pose. You can take the arms back down, or you can hold the leg right here, whichever feels more intuitive to you. And breathe here. On an inhale, start to make your way out of this position. Place the right foot on top of place your right foot against the wall, and then bring the left ankle down. just below the right knee, flex the foot. Inhale here and release. Inhale here and exhale. Carefully remove the left leg, and then we're going to bring kind of the feet together, knees together on the wall, feet touching the wall, arms out to your sides, palms can be flipped up or down, and then start to make your way down with both both knees come out to the right. The knees, the feet, all the things, kind of the feet against the base of the wall. If your left shoulder wants to pop up, see if you can encourage it to stay down, and you can continue to have your gaze pointed toward the ceiling, or if it feels good, you can take it a little left for a deep spinal twist. Inhale deeply here. And on the exhale, sigh it out. Just let everything sink right into the floor. On your next inhale, start to make your way back to center, and we'll prepare to take that out to the other side. So again, feet together, knees together, and when you're ready, on an exhale, start to make your way down to that left side. Feet on the left against the base of the wall. And you'll see my right shoulder kind of wants to pop up. I'm a little tighter on this side. I'm just going to ask it nicely to sink down towards the mat to give me that nice spinal twist. You can continue to keep your gaze at the ceiling or take the gaze out to the right, as is your preference. And breathe. And inhale. Start to make your way back to center. Good. And then take the legs back up the wall. Stretch them out, press the heels toward the wall, and exhale. Just roll to one side. We're coming up for one more pose, and that's a child's pose. So we're against the wall for that too, but the position is a little different. So over here. So kneeling kneeling kind of at the base of the wall, but not with my knees right up. I want to give myself a little bit of room. So again, just a little bit of trial and error here to see what feels good to you. And then just walk the hands up the wall. Let the chest drop. Maybe your head rests against the wall. It's a nice back stretch here, child's pose against the wall. Inhale here, and then exhale. And I know I told you I was only doing one more pose, but I completely lied because there's a shoulder stretch I want to show you that we can do on the wall as well. So just sit kneeling kind of at the base of the wall. And then I've got, this is my left shoulder against the wall. So I'll just start with the left arm. Left arm comes up, palm against the wall, and then start to walk that left arm back. So you get a nice shoulder stretch in that left shoulder. The more I kind of turn my body to the right, the more intense that stretch is going to be. This is great for opening up if you've been hunched over a lot, as we often are in modern life, right? Inhale back to center and exhale. And of course, I'm contractually obligated to do the other side, so let's do it. Come around to the right side. Right hip, right shoulder against the wall. Inhale, bring that right arm up. And exhale. Take the right hand back behind you. Open up through that right shoulder. The more I turn slightly to the left, the more I'm going to feel that. Inhale back to center and exhale. And there you have it, a short restorative practice that is guaranteed to help you de-stress, help you chill, and maybe help you work and stretch after an intense workout. If you run a lot or if you bike, this could be really, really good to add to your practice on your rest days or after a tough workout. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you next time.